Good morning. Let's see if anyone's out there. Yay, good morning. Hi, guys. Right, Monday again. Feels like it comes around really quick these days. I'm a little bit hungover, so I'm going to be possibly a little bit low energy this morning, but I will be trying my best.
Nonsense.
We did a big Christmas, full-on Christmas yesterday with some friends, and it involved all of the everything and the trimming morning and the trimmings and the champagne and the cocktails and everything. And normally when it's Christmas you get to morning Fiona you get to have Boxing Day to recover, but here we are at work packing lovely colourful parcels, which actually will help a lot. And Yulia is off this whole week, so there's no let up. There's not going to be any time to rest this week, so
You should perhaps explain Christmas because of people going to Australia.
Okay, yeah, I should perhaps explain, Darren, saying that we did Christmas in October because some good friends are leaving for Australia for a few months, so they're going to miss Christmas, and they've never had our amazing morning Jill, morning Maura. They've never had our amazing deep fried turkey, and it is amazing. And we deep fry it, and we brine it for a long time, and then we deep fry it, and it is phenomenal. So also we make the most incredible stuffing as well. So anyway, we did all of that this weekend. I am 400 grams heavier this morning according to my scales compared to yesterday. It's probably no surprise. I did wake up and smash out a workout this morning, so yay, because I knew that I had to give myself a talking to last night. Like, when you wake up in the morning, your body's going to tell you don't want to get up, but you have to get up and you have to do your workout. And my latest inspiration for getting my workout smashed out is remembering how hard I found it to get into the life raft and how I don't want to die. So that is working really well at making me get up and do workouts in the mornings. So I feel like my voice is a bit like I've smoked lots of cigarettes or something. Anyway, it's Monday. I'm gonna have a little. I haven't got my phone on a faraway stick, so I hopefully won't have any big accidents with it this morning. Morning, Christine. Okay, so I'm packing a book. It's called Embroidery on Knits. Oh God, I'm going to go into here and see if we've got another copy because I've just put it into paper. That one's going out at DHL, so I wanted to get that one packed out first. But where's Embroidery on Knits? Do we have any more copies?
One more.
Okay.
But we won't have.
We haven't got the lights on in here yet. We're having one of those dark days today. I should probably switch on some light. Oh, there we go. So this is the book that I am currently packing up. It's on our bookshelves. And this is Embroidery on Knits by Judith Gumlich. I think that's how you say it. I'm not sure. Judith is lovely. I hung out with her when she was in London last year, and she's amazing. And she was wearing some of her incredible embroidered knitwear, and it was really pretty. But let me just give you a quick click. We've got one copy left, so I can give you a quick flick through. I know we've got more on the way. It's by Lina, and I'm sure you've seen it because it's been like one of Lina's most popular books. I'll just find you a page that I really like. There's loads in here that I really like. And then there was lots of knits that were inspired by this book on our last Cal as well. What coffee is that? I don't know. Yeah, just coffee. Thanks. Thank you. Darren's doing I normally do the coffee, but Darren always does coffee at home. Oh God, let me find you something before I carry on. Look at this silk ribbon. And we have we've got some kits with including the silk ribbon, but I don't know if they're sold out. If they are, I need to like replenish that soon, because we sell Oh, it's so good. Look. Anyway, so Embroidery on Knits is a great book. It's kind of one of those must-have books. And then, can someone please remind me in a little bit to show you what I've just cast on, because I am obsessed. You know how last week, morning Liz, know how last week, I think it was last week, or maybe I talked about it during knit night, I can't remember, but I was sort of, I'd finished my lovely festive night shawl, which I can see is hanging out over there. I'll bring that in a sec. And I didn't know what else to cast on, and I was toying with the idea of, can you guys hear me? I should have checked that. Anyway, toying with the idea of casting on the latest Westnit MCal, and I took some yarns home for it this weekend. I even started winding up one of the skeins because I thought I had an idea that I quite liked, and then I literally, oh good, thank you, I started to wind up the skein and immediately changed my mind about doing that, because I don't know, I just wasn't feeling it yet. So it's not quite there yet in my head. So I ripped that back. Not that I had done anything, but I put the yarn back on the skein and reskeined it and put it in my stash. And then I spent ages trying to find a project, and there were some really lovely ones on Knit Night that were very inspirational. There's one called the Harris Hood, which I definitely want to cast on probably this week, and I've got an idea of which yarns to do, but I want to sort of swatch it out first. So yeah, the Harris Hood will be on there, but I cast on another jumper this weekend, and I didn't have enough time to knit it, so I've only done a few rows, but I just want to go home and knit. So I will show, can someone please remind me to show you that after I've packed up some parcels. I mean, I've only just cast it on, but I can talk to you about my idea and what I want to do with that. So that's DHL. So also in this DHL parcel, so I need to find a box that's going to work for it, but I want to show you this because it's lovely, is someone's making another Jockle sweater, like my orange one, but not in orange. Oh, I know who this is. I did a virtual with Marsha about this last week. There's some Marshas. We picked this during a virtual shopping session. I do wish this thing would ping when it's got something on it that I need to read. Rogue Mum 4, I can't remember your name. I think it begins with D. Anyway, I just knitted the Harris Hood as a gift and loved it, and now I want one for me. Yeah, I know. Well, Elizabeth knit one on, she's one of our customers, and then who else knit one? Someone else. Was it you, Julie? I don't know. Someone else knit one and decided that they didn't like it at all on them, but I loved it when I saw it, so I really want one. So yeah, I'm going to do that. I've got some ideas, but like I said, I just watch it. Let me show you what I'm packing up for Marsha. So she's decided that she wanted a green jockle, which is beautiful because these greens together are stunning, and the fabric that they make together is lovely, and we might be running out of it, but I'm placing another resale order today, so it'll be back in stock soon. So those two greens together for the main body, main fabric, amazing. And then I'm teasing you, Julie. Yeah, I'll show you. And then, oh, is it Debbie? Yeah, you're right. Debbie cast on the Harris Hood and hated it, but she can donate to me if she wants. Anyway, this is the contrast colour that we picked for Marsha for the stripes in her jockle. So she's going to have her main body in green, and then these stunning, it's like a kind of very dark teal Isaiah silk mohair. Can you see that? It's beautiful. So that in there, and then she also wanted some yarn for a hat to make for her granddaughter. So she's got this beautiful skein of Silky Twist by Art Yarns. That's like the most perfect blue, but it's not showing up on the screen as the actual blue that it is. It's a little bit greener than it is on the screen. Maybe if I put it with some greens. Yeah, that's a bit more accurate. Yeah. So there. So that's a nice little order. Oh, and she's also ordered some redesigned balm. Oh, can someone please also remind me, or you, Darren, to talk about redesigned in a bit, because we got quite a lot, not all of it, but quite a lot of our back orders arrived last week, so they've gone out, and there's some more going out today that are packed up over there. But then I've also got some extras that came in for some of the things that people have been waiting ages for. So if that's something that you've been looking for, I'll walk over there and show you what we've got. Might have to tie my hair up. Yeah, this will be a really nice one. It's a great color combo. And like anyone that buys the yarns for the Jockle, obviously I'll send you the pattern notes that I made. I made a little video with pattern notes to make it a bit easier. So right, let me get this packed up in box number 3. Where is that? These DHL boxes used to be bright yellow, very easy to recognize, but they're trying to go more eco-friendly with recyclable, thank goodness, cardboard these days. But they are vicious. If you're not careful with them, they'll give you the worst cardboard cuts ever. I'm always a bit nervous. Okay. Hey Darren, can I leave you to pack this one? Oh wait, DHL won't be here for a few minutes, so I'll pack it when I'm done this live. So I'll just pop. No, it's this lot as well. It's all together, isn't it? No. Is it not? Oh, good job, you said. I thought that it was just one ticket. Okay, so we'll look up those. That needs to go with that DHL then, and then this is Marsha's, so I'll pack that up in a second. Right. Beautiful, beautiful colours. Amazing. Thank you. Right, so let's pack up some other stuff. Hang on a minute. Hang on. I've missed some comments. The Forest Nook. Millie, what is your opinion on the colour undertone of Isaya Alpaca 1 Sky? Is it more on the tone of hazelnut beige or mauvish pink? Sky Alpaca 1 is like a pinkish grey, I would say. So it does have elements of hazelnut in. It doesn't have beige, but it does have pinkish grey. So yeah. My redesigned is being delivered today. Very cool. Oh, thank you, Darren. Okay, so this is the Alpaca 1 in Sky. It's quite a hard colour to explain because you can see that it's quite a complicated skein, but it's got pink and grey and some bits of sort of pale orange, I would say, and some blue grey. So there you go. And that's called Sky for some reason. Oh, my voice is going to go. Did we do some singing yesterday? Okay. Right, this is a big one. These are all, it's only big because the balls of yarn are big. So Teddy Dear that I showed you guys last week on last week's live, and then I posted something on Instagram with some ideas for patterns that were straight out of the Geffard sort of lookbook. So we've run out of a few colours now, but I immediately ordered some more and they should be here this week. So the colours that ran out, like white and beige, and I think there were a few others, I can't remember, but all of those colours that are low or running out, we've got more coming this week. So yeah, so this is the Teddy Dear. It is like wicked squishy and it's beautiful, beautiful to knit with. So and it was really cool to see that everyone sort of had a different opinion on which of the patterns they liked the most. So there wasn't like any one standout pattern that everyone was like, oh, I need to make that one. That was cool to see that there was sort of love for all of them. I like all of them. I was going to cast on the big fat one, the big fat sweater at the weekend, and then I again stalled on that because I like so many of the patterns in the Teddy Dear, and so then I was like, oh, but which one should I make? And then I saw that it was running out, so I didn't want to keep some for myself when stock was running low. So I'm going to wait for a restock, and then I'm going to cast on one of the patterns that use this yarn, so that I can have it for the winter. Speaking of winter, it's beautiful and sunny outside right now, but it is windy. We had a windy storm, but it is lovely. It's so sunny. Right, hang on a minute. Let me do some scrolling. For the Tokyo shawl. Oh, lovely. That's a nice shawl. Yeah, that would be a nice colour. I mean, that colour goes... Is it for your main colour for Tokyo? That'd be lovely. I just finished my Mizoni. Oh, I want to see pictures, Sarah. Send me pictures of your Mizoni. Art Yarn's Happy Couple, wish I'd gone for bolder colours. Yeah, it is, that pattern is a really good excuse to use like really bold, beautiful colours. Definitely. And like it will be a really good winter knit for days that are grey and crappy. Not like today. Today's lovely. We got so lucky with the break in the weather yesterday for frying the turkey outside, because the morning was wet and windy and it looked like it was going to be a mish. And then somehow, miraculously, it all cleared up and it was glorious and no wind for a little while. So that was nice. It is, we take a lot of safety precautions and do a lot of maths before we deep fry a turkey every time we do it. So it's one of those things you might have seen, like dodgy videos of people doing it the wrong way on YouTube or whatever, but we are always very careful. We don't want to go burning down the house. Oh, another one. That's nice. Darren's just picking another Jockle kit by the looks of it. It's really pretty. I'll have to show you that. Oh, it makes me want to make another one. I know mine is like quite out there and loud and because it's orange, but then I'm looking at some of these others and thinking I could do with one in that. Okay. What did I just pack? Beige, right? Beige. So I sent out emails this weekend about the ESAO retreat. So everyone that registered interest, one way or another, will have received an email from us over the weekend. So yeah, if you haven't got yours and you did register, then check your spam folder. And we do have a wait list. So if you didn't get a spot on it, because the spots are so limited, then don't worry, because there will be more retreats, and also there is a wait list, so don't worry. I kind of wish everyone could come, but that would be not a very nice, intimate little retreat if we did it with like 200 and something people. Maybe we should do that knitting rave afterwards. Okay. Cool, I'm going to do that one next. I know it's out of order, but I just want to do it. Okay, so here, I know I've just packed up a Jockle not long ago, or I haven't packed it, I've just shown it to you. But here's another one, just in case you want to see some more. Oh, this is Larissa. Oh, Larissa's online. Larissa, I've seen that you're on, so here is your parcel. It's beautiful.
Yes, Larissa, I did combine it with the other order.
And Darren says, yeah, he combined it with your other order. So in case you were wondering, it's so beautiful, Larissa. You're gonna be thrilled. So Larissa wrote to me and asked which of the blue alpaca 2s should go with the blue boucle. And I prefer this one. There is one that is a closer match, but I think this one works way better with the boucle. So that's colour 16, and this is the boucle in 11. There is alpaca 2 in 11 as well, but it's quite light, and these would be nice. And then I just want to show you Larissa's, where that is going to be her contrast stripes. It's just going to be phenomenal. So that's cool. Yeah, and like I know from like knowing Larissa from when we had the shop in London what her skin tone is, so definitely this deeper one will be better for her than taking this on the paler side. So yeah, it's a good choice. It's very cool. I really love this with this. Nice. Yay! I'm glad you love it, Larissa, and it is such a fun knit. And I've emailed you the notes, so you should be able to take a look at them when you're ready to start. And have I emailed you the notes? No. Oh, there's a note to email it. I will email you the notes today, so you'll get the notes before your order arrives with you. But then you'll be good to go. But yeah, it's very nice. I really like it. These colours are just making me happy just looking at them. Yay. So let's get that out. Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? Yeah. I love all these like out there unusual combinations for these like it just works. I think with Jockle, the with the contrast, you just want to make sure it is like contrasty enough, because it's just mohair in amongst, it's three threads of mohair, but it is just mohair in amongst all that boucle and alpaca too, and it is only ever 1 or 2 rows deep when you do a contrast section, so you don't want it to blend in too much. So a decent amount of contrast. And then the other pitfall that I have considered when I've been doing virtual shopping sessions for people that are choosing their colours is is that, huh? Oh yeah, that is, yeah. Is that, I mean, this is probably just me, but I wouldn't want like one where you maybe have blood red contrast, because it's sort of like slashes, you know, and it might look a bit gory to have like what looks like blood slashes all over your body. I don't know, that might just be me and my strange brain seeing things that no one else sees, maybe. But yeah, that's just what happens in my head. Okay, let me see. Yeah, great. Could you email me the notes, Paula? If you, I did email you the notes already, Paula. But if you check your spam, I know I've sent them. And if you don't see them, then just email me again, and I'll forward the email to you again. Uni, someone is saying, where can I buy this in Norwegian? What, the pattern in Norwegian? I don't know. Is the Jockle available in, I don't know. Have a look on Ravelry and see if the pattern's available in Norwegian or not. That's not something that I tend to look for. So, but it will tell you on Ravelry if it's in Norwegian. Oh, thanks, Lynn. Lynn says that the Jockle notes are so helpful. Yeah, thank you. Good, because yeah, it's a great pattern. It is a really great pattern, but I think there's maybe just some sort of difficulty with
in Danish, English, French, Norwegian, and Swedish.
Oh, there you go. So the Jockle pattern is available in Norwegian. You can buy it on Ravelry in whichever of those languages that you want. Darren's just checked for you, so that's good. Do I have a purple button? Not really. So blue button. Okay. Oh, thank you. So let's get this packed up. For Larissa. Okay. Morning, Karen. Karen, you'll have to have a rewind if you've just joined and watch the beginning of the video, because there's some really pretty parcels gone out already. Really great colours. I'm having a bit of a, sometimes, and I'm sure you guys are the same, sometimes when you find a pattern that you want to make, like, you know immediately the colours that you want to make it in, and it's very clear, and off you go. And that is how it is for me more often than not. But then other times I just get sort of paralysed by, you know, I have so many different options swimming about in my head and can't make a decision. And yeah, sometimes it's a bit tricky. Right, let me pop this up there. That's number 85. That's number 83. And that one. Okay. So, right, where am I? I'm struggling with short rows on the beginning of Mazzoni. Yeah, I think the way that she's written it is a bit weird. All I would say is don't overthink it and just do short rows, and like just don't overthink it. It's just normal short rows in rib, and if you aren't if you're worried about how to do that, then maybe just look in YouTube for short rows in ribbing. But yeah, I just don't overthink it. It's yeah, it will be fine. I did German short rows in my Mizoni instead of wrap and pearl because they looked better. So maybe have a look at doing German short rows. Maria, I finally got my parcel. Good, excellent, excellent. Oh God, this is spinning round. Oh, interesting. I've got the phone on one of those like gimbal things, and it's just decided it's going to spin around. Sorry about that. Right. Yeah, it is tricky sometimes to choose cups. I mean, sometimes I just know. So, shall I show you what I'm knitting? Okay, first let me tell you. What's that there for? Oh, for that one. How should I explain it to you? What I'm knitting. Right. Let me bring it up on my computer and I will show you my... So I'm basically knitting the halibut sweater by Caitlin Hunter, and I was going to make the halibut cardigan, and then I don't know why, but I changed my mind and decided I wanted to make the sweater. I'll probably make the cardigan afterwards. I think I decided on the sweater more because of the yarn that I wanted to use, slightly different gauge. So the halibut sweater is this one. It's a weird photo, but there, it's that. So it's basically a sweater with halibuts along the yoke, and I really like it. I know that there's been some issues sometimes with the fit with Caitlin Hunter's jumpers, and also this one with some people not loving how low the armpit sits. It's a very deep yoke if you knit it the way it's written, and depending on your particular row gauge. So you would know that from your swatch. Some people's row gauge is fine and it's not so deep, and other people it ends up just really deep. So I'm just going to probably, if once I've started knitting it where the armpits are where I want them to be, I might just modify it and split the sleeves earlier, like during the yoke. But anyway, I wanted to show you the colours. Oh, thanks, Mum. Yeah, and the cardigan's really nice too, and I want to make the cardigan. The cardigan is what has been in my wish list for ages, and that's what I thought I'd make because I don't have, I just don't have enough cardigans, and I've got quite a lot of jumpers. But why did I decide to do it that way? I'm pretty sure it was just because of the gauge. I can't remember. It's a decision for late night at the weekend, but. One of the other things that inspired me is this really crappy website. Actually, these garments have been, I've seen them advertised randomly on, Facebook advertising and things, but the companies that sell them are really crappy companies. And I think that some of them are just not even real, and they take your money and they don't send you anything. So it's not like I'm going to buy anything from them, but I was really attracted to the colors and the motifs that are on these garments. So look, I'll just show you one of them. You've probably come across this if you're on social media, because that kind of crap advertising pops up all the time. But there's that. Do you see that? It's just a linen dress, and it's got some fish on it, and it's got some red words on it, and it's really bold, and I like it. And I wish that it was made by someone that was an ethical company where I could trust that they're not just going to steal my money out and have their stuff made by slaves, but I can't, so I can't buy it. But that's a long way of saying that I wanted so then I was looking at jumpers and clothes that had fish motifs, which brought me back to my original sort of wish list on Ravelry, my favourites, and I had the halibut cardigan, and I was like, oh, maybe I can just modify that. So I'm going to do that sort of, but I do like Caitlin's motif, so I'll probably keep it as halibut instead of making it into sardines, although I'm not 100% on that. And then I had this crazy idea. I came in at the weekend and hung out here by myself, which is what I normally do when I'm trying to pick yarns for the next project, because I don't want the pressure of like someone rushing me to go home or whatever.
Right here.
Although you're pretty good, you normally just leave me here and go
Pretty
your
good.
own. You're pretty good. You're pretty good. So then I made the really wacky decision to knit my main colour as yellow. I'll show you in a minute, but I'm just going to go and get the red that I've chosen, and I've picked 2 blues as well, because I might use them interchangeably. Just I might do like some stars in one blue, and then right, which blue did I choose in the end? I should have brought them from home. There's one, and then the other one was the navy, which I'm not seeing. Oh, there is. Okay, let me show you. Actually, it's not called navy. I think this one's called Blue Night or something like that. The yarn is Woolia, and it might be my new favourite yarn in the whole world, and I think I'm just massively in love. It's like having a new baby. I love it so much, and for some reason I love it way more than when I swatched it the first time I got it from Gepard, which was back in Cologne. And I had a ball and I swatched it and I loved it. I remember thinking, oh yeah, we need that yarn, it's great. But I don't remember having this like, oh my god, I have to have that, like that type of feeling, which I have now had, and I'm just in love. So let me just show you. This is the colour that I've picked for the main body. Pretty out there, but I have checked and it does suit me when I am trying to be more of my winter personality. And put it on, I'll show you. So it is a pretty good yellow for me. It's very alive. It's not mustard. I do wear like mustardy yellows as well, but this one is, it makes me a bit less approachable, but is pretty epic. And that's the ribbing done, and I'm just about to do the short rows. It's, I can't even tell you, you have to have this yarn. It's organic merino, but it's not like merino. It's very soft, so it is merino in that respect. I'm so excited by it. I just want to go home. I really shouldn't have. Oh, where's the red? I want to show you the red. Darren, can you get me a ball of the red in the Woolia? I know there's 3 reds, but just get the reddest one, like the one that I've got at home. Woolia, over there. So then I'll show you the red, because what I'm going to do is basically navy fish and sort of blue. Maybe I haven't figured it out, but I'm going to use those 2 somehow for the fish. And then I've got a red fish. One of them, maybe this one, is going to be red. And then I'll maybe do some words or something in the body. So I'm going to modify it because it is knit in the round. Oh, sorry, I'm holding you a bit close. Sorry. Yeah, because it is knit in the round. So then if I was doing motifs in several colours, which I will be doing, thanks, that's the one. Look at that. So look at this palette. I just think it's magnificent. Look at that. And that's the main. And then those will be the motifs. So exciting. And oh, it's so nice. This is such nice yarn. I wish I invented it. What was I saying? Yeah, so I'm going to modify the knit so that I can, because I need to use intarsia, or I could do intarsia in the round, but I probably won't do that. I'll probably do some sort of intarsia with it. And with the fish motifs, there's no real reason, although there's not really big gaps between them, so you could strand it, and the charts are great, and there's never any super long floats to catch. I can make the fish individual motifs as well, instead of stranding all the way across, which I think is my preference. So I'm going to have to play with that tonight and then do something with that, make it creative. And the colour's so cool. Halibut cow. Oh, we could totally do a halibut cow. But I want to make a second one, which is also possibly for the cardigan, but maybe for a jumper too, where I double knit it. So I was talking to the lovely Sylvia Watts Cherry this weekend as well. She's got this amazing new pattern that's come out. Oh, I'm getting hot now just because of that yarn, because I got so excited. She's got this wrap pattern, so have a look at her. She's called With Cherries on Top 2, I think is her Instagram handle. Sylvia Watts Cherry, she's a great designer, and she does lots of intarsia designs. She's got this amazing wrap, really bold, beautiful colours, and I've been looking for a project for a double knit cowl, and I have another one in mind, but then I saw Sylvia's wrap and I thought, oh, that would make a great double knitting project as well. And Sylvia didn't do it double, she did it intarsia, so it's not reversible. But then I sort of said, look, why don't how about if this was a double knit project? So I I think that's going to get on my needles, and I'm going to try and swatch that up as a double knit and see where that goes. And then my thought for the halibut cowl, if we do one, was maybe doing that as a double knit, because then that's really easy to change the fish motif. So then what it would look like is like a yellow main colour when you wear it this way with, say, blue fish, but then you could wear it inside out with a navy background and yellow fish, and then you've got 2 jumpers, and I think it would be amazing. So I'm going to play with that too. Right. Need that yellow colour in the dead. I know that yellow is going to be so good in the dead of winter, and then it's got that lovely deep navy motif, so I'll wear it with my navy trousers, and yeah, I'm happy with that. It's not a yellow that I know, it's not my go-to yellow, but it suits me, so it's great. It's just lovely, it's bright, and even if it wasn't, then I could wear a scarf over the neck bit on around my neck, and then it would all suit me, and so it would be fine. I'm not worried. Darren won't lose you when you're wearing that yet. No, he will not. And I haven't even asked him what he thinks of those colours. It's too early for him to make a judgment on how much he hates it. You what?
Am I copying flack?
No, you're not copying any flack. I'm just saying, well, do you have an opinion on those colours?
No.
That's what I was saying. I was just saying it's too early for you to have an opinion on those colours for now.
It's not elicited any sort of visceral response.
Oh, that's not good then. That means it's going to be rubbish. Okay, so I am packing up the Fiskehus kit. So, and this is the Noir kit, which is the one that I've made my first Fiskehus in. Which, Darren, you put it somewhere nearby, didn't you? Okay, let me show you. I know that you've all seen this, but I'll just show you just to refresh your memory. Is this gorgeous thing here? This is a great jumper. So that kit that I'm packing up is the colourways for. Where did you put it? There, thank you. Is for this. So it's the black and the, I don't know what colour that is. What colour is that?
59.
No, if you described it in words. Can you take that one away from me?
That was 59.
Okay, and then, yes, it's basically, that's the palette. This is sort of a dirty mustard. Dijon. Dirty Dijon. Like, cap's been left off, lid's been left off the Dijon jar is what that colour is. Then black, off-white, sort of ivory, beautiful, like Maltesers brown, and a really warm grey that's not a completely uniform. Sorry? I'm not complicating it. I'm just trying, because sometimes the colours don't come out properly on the screen. So I'm just trying to explain what the colour is to people. It's useful. It is. Okay, let's get this packed up for this lovely order. Right. This one always takes a little bit of creativity with the tissue, so just bear with me while I grab the right bit. Okay. Oh, well done. Am I knitting the West Knits M Cal? Not yet. I haven't said that I definitely won't, but I definitely haven't cast it on yet. I'm not loving it at the moment. Everything that I've seen is not really doing it for me just yet, and I think that's just because I haven't come up with my own iteration. And then also when I saw people's versions of it on Knit Night, it's huge. Like, it's way bigger than I thought it was in my head. So when I do commit to doing it, I need to be like really sure on what I want to do with it, because it's going to be a lot of stitches like to rip back if I decide that that's not really what I wanted to be doing. So that's the long way of saying not yet, but I might. Had you chosen colours for the halibut cardigan as well? No, I hadn't chosen, and I think that's because if I had, then I definitely would have got that on the needles, but I haven't. Yeah, I don't know. That I think cardigans, because cardigans are They're a tricky one. Like with jumpers, I have no problems wearing like bright colours or statements or whatever with jumpers, but with cardigans, I want them to match with a lot more of other stuff in my wardrobe, so I have to be a bit pickier. But I also don't want to go like super boring, you know. I don't want to be like just brown and cream or something like that. So no, not yet. And if I do the halibut cardigan after I've done the jumper, I'm pretty sure that I'll just make my own motifs for it, and maybe I will do sardines instead of halibuts, because you don't want to stick with like one type of fish. Maybe I'll do sharks. I don't know. I quite like sharks. I thought about making one of the halibuts in my yoke for this one into a shark, but I haven't really gotten there yet. It's too early. Wish I could knit fast. 12 rows of a double knit blanket. Oh, but double knit is supposed to be quite slow because you're really knitting two things, really. When you're double knitting, you're basically knitting two projects and having them sort of sandwiched together back to back. So you get like 2 for 1. But yeah, it can be a bit slow. I tend to start off slow whenever I do a new double knit, and then I speed right up at some point. But yeah. Oh, but knitting's not for fastness, is it? Knitting is for slowness. That's one of the great things about it. You get to spend tons of money on yarn and then make it last for ages. But then it's good value. Okay, find a button. There we go. I finished Whisker Hoose to Glasgow School of Yarn yesterday. Oh, good. Oh, yeah, yours is lovely. Is yours the one that is the, I can't remember the name of that kit. It's the nice sort of paler one with the navy blue main colour, I think. That's lovely. It looks great on you. Right. We had Christmas tunes blaring all day yesterday, and I'm so over Christmas tunes now, and we haven't even done Halloween yet. But I love a good Christmas carol. I love it. I love a sing-song of a Christmas carol. We didn't have any carols yesterday. Okay. Lovely. Right, what is next? Lewis fan, I need to learn continental. Cannot for the life of me coordinate my hands. Yeah, it takes a bit of practice, doesn't it, to do continental. And it's so difficult to stick with because you just know, like in the beginning, that you'd be so much faster if you just went back to throwing. But it's worth persevering. I throw English style more often than not, like almost all the time. I'll only do a bit of continental if I'm doing 2 colours at the same time. But even with double knitting, I knit English style, and I think that's way slower than doing it continental way, but that is the way that I do it. All right, so now I'm packing some Isea silk mohair in this lovely bubblegum pink. That is colour number 19. So somebody's ordered that. That bit of tissue is probably not big enough. No. Okay. Silk mohair. Oh, and we received some new yarn last week. We got it in dribs and drabs because it was coming from Australia, and Parcel Force just sort of didn't bring the whole order in one go, but we've got it now, and I haven't had time to build it out on the website, but I need to do that. Maybe I'll do it this evening when I get home, because it's a really great warm autumn and winter yarn, so you're going to want it sooner rather than later. But I'm not going to show you today because I've got to save something for next week, and also I haven't built it, so I can't, like, that would just be frustrating for you. So I'll build it tonight. I'll put it on my Instagram stories once it's built, and then next week's live I'll show you the actual yarn and some patterns for it. Okay. Peacoat. Yeah, that was the Fiskahus kit that you got. It's lovely. That really suits you. Marsha, how is your knee? Oh, did I tell you guys what happened with my knee at the doctor's appointment? I don't know if I did. It was on Wednesday. I went to see my orthopedic surgeon in Victoria Hospital, and it's really great news. I do not need he says I don't need surgery, which is amazing. So it's obviously very injured still, but he said that I seem to be building up or growing a lot of scar tissue, and from what he can see on my MRI, I was so happy. I was like bouncing all the way home. From what he can see on the MRI, my scar tissue is joining what's left of my ligament to my patella, my kneecap, and so it should hold, is what he said, because scar tissue is quite strong. So I won't have the same mobility as I used to have before my injury, like probably ever again in that knee. But he's confident that I can go row without it necessarily like re-dislocating while I'm on my own in the sea, which was my big concern. He thinks it'll be fine. So he says to me, don't go mad, whatever that means, and like take it easy, but he's given me the green light to continue training without surgery. So that was like last week's best news in the whole world. I'm really happy. Yeah, really good news. So I've got to have loads of physio because he said that my quad muscles disappeared, and he was like, tense it then, tense your muscle. And I was like, I am tensing it. That muscle's gone. So I'm going to have loads of physio to rebuild that. And he said that for the long-term plan, the best thing to protect it will be to always keep my quads super, super strong for the rest of my life. And that will help. So I'm really happy. He also said that that they wouldn't have let me row next year if I had surgery. So that's doubly good news, because I hadn't realised that might have been a possible outcome, that they would stop me from doing the row if I'd had to have surgery on it. So yeah, all amazing, and we don't have to ever talk about the knee ever again, which is amazing. I scar really well though, because I think maybe like brown people maybe do scar better generally. Like I scar up pretty well if I scar. So that's done me some favours. I'm good at scarring. Not like you, you're not good at scarring. What? Social? I don't know what you're trying to say.
While you're talking about it, you may want to remind people that there is a dedicated thing.
Oh, okay, yeah. Darren's just saying to remind you that I do have a dedicated other Instagram account for my rowing, and I know that I haven't posted anything fresh on there, but I am about to, because my website should be ready later this week. So I will be posting some really fun stuff with some fun information, and so follow me at my other Instagram account, please. That would be great. Thank you. Which is justonemorerow.atlantic. Thank you. It is like, if you scroll on my thing, you might find it. Okay. Just been sent a gift voucher. Yay. That's great. Twisted Rib. I want to know what you're going to get. Cynthia has the same Sherlock ringtone as you, Darren. Some taste. Yeah, we love that Sherlock, that particular one. Well, I mean, I love Sherlock generally, but the Benedict Cumberbatch Sherlock show was amazing. We've probably watched it like 3 times. I told you on Knit Night. Oh, what did I tell you? I can't remember. About my knee. Yes, thank you. Yeah, really fab news. I'm so happy. It's so good. Like, I'd lost so much faith in my body when it happened. Like, I was so confused about how and why, and how just like why, all of that. Lots of and now I'm like, yay, my body is scarring up like a bitch, and that's amazing. So that's a really nice feeling, to kind of be friends with your body again. So yay. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I'm so I'm so pleased. He wants me to still wear a brace when I'm doing anything that is sort of twisty or dodgy for now. And then we'll monitor it with the physio and see when I can stop wearing a brace. But I'm happy to do that. That's great. Oh, thank you. Thanks, Maria. Oh, thank you, Larissa. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Right, so right now I'm packing. I'm boiling. I should get changed. Find something else to wear in a sec. I'm packing Opus by Walcott Yarns, this lovely, lovely, buttery, beautiful alpaca and merino yarn. And those are two, one skein of each colour. And this is Maya and this is grey. So, yeah, it's lovely. It's really lovely yarn. It's one of those ones that is just pure joy on the needles.
And Sue, if you happen to be watching, yes, those are the dye lots that you had asked for.
And this is for Sue. And yes, these are the dye lots. These are the dye lots that you have asked for. Was there a note on the order? Oh, nice. Great. I'm boiling.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. Quite like a treadmill. No. Do you mind if I open the window?
No, please open the windows. Yeah. Okay. Let's get this in here. Yeah, thanks for that. Okay, how many weeks has it been that I've been doing this and I still forget to show you what I'm packing? Right. Oh man, at home we have got like mountains and mountains of washing up to tackle as well this evening when we get back. So I'm going to build some products and stuff. But what we don't have to do tonight is cook because we've got leftovers. So yay. I might post a link if there is one. Maybe I'll write it in a story. Just write up the stuffing recipe that we always make for turkey. It's good for anything because it's so yummy. And it uses roasted chestnuts and cranberries soaked in port and like onions, garlic, you know, the normal stuff, some breadcrumbs and sausage meat and stuff. But it's really good. I made 100 stuffing balls. Some of them are in the freezer, and some of them we're gonna share with some friends today and have the leftovers. Really yummy. I don't think I've ever shared a recipe with you guys before. That'll be my first ever. You're boiling. Oh man, I might disappear just for a quick second, go and put on something. Give me 1 second. What am I wearing under this? Yeah, I am. I have to get changed. I've got a jumper on and padded trousers. I don't have that many of my lightweight knits here though. They're at home. Right, give me 1 sec. I'm gonna just slip this off camera and slip something else on because god damn I am roasting. What should I put on? When in doubt, go ranunculus. Okay. Ranunculus. Oh, I'm not wearing suitable underwear. You're just going to have to bear with me. Whew, that's better. Right. I will carry on packing. Oh, more teddy. What's this one? I think I've got it on back to front as well. Oh, well. I have, yeah. I have got it on back to front. Never mind.
Realised we were at the point where you needed help getting dressed.
I remember your first packing session when you felt bored packing by yourself and were excited with the idea to share packing with everyone. And you asked us what to call it. Oh, back in the basement that was, wasn't it? And I think
Underground.
Tribe Underground. Yeah, we called it Tribe Underground when I used to pack in the basement in the dark all by myself. Look at how your Monday night for you, Julie, Monday morning for us packing lives. Yay. Over 100 viewers. Oh, that's cool. It's cool that you guys enjoy this. Like, I had no idea. It was just like you say, Julie, it was just like I'm bored, I'm alone, let's chat to anyone that happens to be out there on the big wide web, and here you all are. So thank you for joining me. And I really should be better at comments and packing by now, but yay. You need to change your knitwear at least once during these lives. Oh, okay. That'll be the next challenge. I need to get really good at it, where you like put a screen up and you're like, ta-da, and then we can practice that, Darren.
Yeah, what could go wrong?
Yeah. Okay, so now I'm packing a Soccer's Rule. This is by Fleece Loved. They are a lovely couple in the UK that make these sock rulers out of birch, and it's all like made by hand, and it's amazing, and they're very useful, and they're very popular, so we get loads of those in. And a skein of Prairie in elderberry. Yep. So oh, my nails, I haven't had time to ignore them. So a skein of this, the fluffy stuff by Blue Sky Fibres, and this person has also ordered some Tribe tote bags, one with the little logos, one with the big logo. There we go. So that's a nice little order. And some like Tribe tote bags are available to buy on the website for like £2 or something like that. Or you can also use some of your Tribe points to get one of them as well. And they're different from our swanky danky foil like gold and silver bags, but they're very strong, sturdy canvas and great bags. So yeah, right, let's get this. How should I pack it? It's early Monday morning treat each week. Oh, where are you, Susan? Are you stateside? So Julie's in Australia, so it's late night for her, and then it's early morning in the States, and it's sort of mid-morning over here, isn't it? I try to come on here at 10. It doesn't always work out exactly for 10 though, because there's always a lot to do when we get in. Are you gonna? Yeah, I'm gonna use it this way. Right. I ate breakfast. Is UA to this? Patrick lives for Darren's comments. Can you even hear him? I've got my more professional microphone on this week, so you probably can't hear him, because I have it on noise cancelling mode in case and I bought it because someone at some point complained that in my lives all they can hear is the tissue from the paper when I'm wrapping, and that it was very distracting. So that's why I got this special microphone that cuts out the background noise. But I suspect it also means it cuts Darren out too, maybe. Unless you shout. Oh, bless you. Okay. B. I love to watch while I knit on a Monday before I head off for an afternoon shift. Oh, that's nice. Yay. Debbie says, the Darren comments deserve a book deal. Don't tell him that. He does not need to know that. What are you doing, Darren?
Trying to find where you move
Fluff. Oh, it was there. Oh, it's moved. You're right. Darren, before I sign off today, you need to remind me, well, maybe you guys can, that I need to, because last week I totally forgot to do like the live deal, the discount deal that I said that I would do sometimes on lives. I totally forgot to do it, so I'll do that this week. And also I do want to show you some of those redesigned bags, because if we've got them, then that means that you guys can have them in time for Christmas, because they're like in stock, so you should have a look at those. But there are so many redesigned items on the website right now that I realise that it might be confusing for you to know easily what we've actually got and what we don't actually have in stock. So I just want to show you what we've got before we go. Have a little rummage in the redesign box. They're such good bags. I use mine every day. It's really good. Okay. Debbie could illustrate, do a caricature of Lanky Darren. Make him look like Basil Fawlty. PEI in Canada. Ooh, nice. Prince Edward Island. I've never been there. Sounds lovely. Complained. Who's complained? Someone complaining about Darren? Oh, thank you, Lynn. Yeah, paper crackling. I can't really do much about it. I think you can still hear it. That is the best I can do. Did you find it? Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, they're nice colours. Okay. That coffee's starting to have its effect. I'm waking up a little bit now. It's good. About the noise issue, crazy, it adds to the atmosphere. Oh, and so normally in here we've always got music on, always. I cannot be in here like it. I find it really stressful to be in here normally without music on. I switch it off for the lives because, you know, we don't need yet another distracting noise in the background. But then as soon as we're done, then the music has to go on. So are you guys like that? I can't work without music on. I can't. I just find it too, it's just too quiet. Okay. And kind of awkward, you know, if you're in a building when you're working with people and I've got Yulia here and I'm there and we're not talking to each other because we're both working separately and there's no music, it just feels a bit like awkward. I mean, Darren doesn't have an issue with it. You don't mind it, do you? You don't mind awkward silence?
It's never awkward for me.
No, you don't have the awkward gene, do you? Awkward silence gene.
It's somebody else's problem, not mine.
Mine, it's my problem. Right, okay. Let's pack this order. Ah, has the child order arrived? You might have to check the mailbox because it should have been here on Friday and we still don't have it. Okay, so that just reminded me just because somebody's ordered some fixed circulars with Xiaogu, 32-inch 2mm. These are lovely. They're properly the right sharpness and beautiful surgical steel and beautiful. And then this person has also ordered Cashmere, Le Cashmere and Lambswool by Biche and Bouche, which is less well known than just Le Petit Lambswool, but obviously the Cashmere Lambswool has got cashmere in it, so it's extremely lovely, especially after it's been blocked. It is 12.5% cashmere and 87.5% lambswool, made in the UK, made in Scotland, and but owned obviously by Biche and Bouche, that are a French company, by Astrid, who is from, I think she might be Dutch or Danish or Swedish. Anyway, not French, but yeah, a multinational, not really multinational, that's the wrong. Okay, I'm going to stop talking.
Good save.
So what am I talking about? Okay, yeah, so 8 lovely balls of Le Cashmere. That's enough to make a nice jumper. I reckon this would be a nice jumper. And the colour, that colour is turquoise. Le Cashmere and Lambswool is one where there's only ever a handful available at any given time. So you get what's available. I order what's available when I go on there to place an order, and then you might not see that colour ever again. So yeah. Le Cashmere and Lambswool is a bit of a lottery. There are some colours that are always there, like off-white and grey. Although grey hasn't been around for a while now. So. Yeah. Okay. Turquoise. No complaints about Darren. I can hear him loud and clear.
Chicken shop again.
I really love working with Darren. I love working with you, Darren.
That's handy.
Yeah, it is handy. Right, I have my Spotify on for about half the day and the other half just Serenity. Yeah, I don't really have Serenity a lot of the day. I just really like. Most of the time I'm not even paying attention to the noise, to the radio noise in the background. I couldn't, if it's the talk show, I couldn't tell you what they're talking about.
Conversation usually.
Which conversation?
Any that we're trying to have.
What, you and me?
Yeah.
You and I? No, I listen to you. Sometimes. It's a menopause thing. It's an age thing. It's a me thing. Like I've got a lot going on in my head, so sometimes I can't listen to everything. I can't find a turquoise button. That's annoying. I'll just have to use that one. Oh, that's tiny. I can't use tiny.
You didn't specify size.
No, but you can't put a tiny button that size on a parcel this size. That's just not aesthetically pleasing, Darren. It's all right. I've got one. I'm going to use this one, the spotty one. No, that's light blue. That's not turquoise.
One day, maybe I'll get promoted to buttons.
Never. That's never going to happen. Dream on. Oh, this is a nice parcel. That's the button I picked. It's not really... It's more of an aqua than a turquoise, but... I don't know. I keep looking over at Marsha's parcel that I need to pack up, and it's so beautiful. Those greens and that amazing... I don't know what colour that blue is. It's like a... What colour is that blue of the silky twist?
366.
You can be such a wanker sometimes. Right. Okay. Oh, what was Darren hoping to be promoted as? Darren, what are you hoping to be promoted as? Button chooser.
No, I've given up on that dream.
Something to do with choosing colours, which is just not in your wheelhouse.
I'll have you know that there's a good amount of parcels that I pack.
What
and
buttons?
I'm free to choose the button I wish.
Are you? Okay. Right, I'm going to have a little dig in here because a lot of these are teddy bears on top, and I've already showed you that. Oh, this one's interesting. I might not be able to pack it. I won't, it's too big, but I will show you what's in it because it's very cool. Oh, nice. I think I know what this is going to be. I think... Okay, let's see. Empty her out. Oh, wow, this is a monster. Amazing. Right, so I'm pretty sure that for this order, these 4 skeins of Merino Cloud and Ombre Merino Cloud are going to be used to make a leisurely slip knit jumper because, and I think I know that because I made this as a kit. Is that true? Cool. Oh, cool. So this was gorgeous. I love this colour combo. So this is the, can you pass me my leisurely slip knit, please? It's hanging up at the end of the, it's like almost right at the end of the clothes roll. So I'll show you that. But I'm sure you've seen it because I've showed it to you a lot lately, I think. And yeah, this jumper. This one, remember this? It's lovely. So this is going to use, I mean, I guess they've got 2 of each, so they could do it any way round. But the way that I had it designed, or in my head when I made the kit, was that this is the main colour, the background. So what is the navy on here? And then this ombre skein that goes from chartreuse to sort of ivory and back again is going to be like the contrasts, so that'll be lovely. Great colors. Not as many colors going on as like for that one, which is the Tribe colorway, so that's got 4 different colors in it, but this one's only got 2, but still they're pretty out there already. They don't really need anything else going on, so that's lovely. I love this color, $2.99. Right, and this person has also ordered a skein of $2.99 in Art Yarn Silk Mohair, which I can't tell what that's going to be used for, but there's also a lot of, is this a Viscose kit? Okay, and a Viscose kit, and also Mota, these huge balls of Mota by Wool Dreamers, which is like an Aran, worsted stroke Aran weight yarn, although I've seen it knit up on 4mm needles as a DK, and it works for that as well, but it's quite a dense DK. Like, it's dense, but it's not heavy, because Mota's just not a heavy yarn. But it gives you a structured fabric on a 4mm needle, and then on a bigger needle it sort of blooms out a bit more. So that's lovely. And then the Viscose we've already talked about. So I've now emptied that on the table, so I can't really pack anything else. So I'll just show you some other stuff, and then I will go and get on with the day. Right. Let me see. In charge of buttons. When does DHL go out? They'll be here they'll probably be here in about...
They could be here from any time from 11 o'clock till...
We have to have everything ready for DHL by 11, because they can be here at 11, but sometimes they don't show up until a little bit later in the day. But Marsha, if you want to add anything to your DHL parcel, then do it like right now, and I'll get down to look out for it, and then I'll just not pack your parcel for 20 minutes in case you're adding to it. Okay. Or send me a live chat and I'll edit your order. Right. Millie, I wish I could wear the colours you wear. Oh, you could totally wear the colour. It's just a case of getting used to wearing them. But yeah, you totally could. I mean, not everyone can. Not everyone can wear like all of the. Well, anyone can wear anything, but some people, like, there are different shades that will suit some people more than others. These are particularly good sort of shades for me, and I'll tell you what's not a good shade for me. This on its own is really bad for me. Can you see? I can't wear that one. So I love it, but I couldn't wear that on its own. I'd have to wrap something else closer to my skin. But also I could wear the other colour that Marsha's Jockel's been put with. This green, I could wear. This one, not so much. The combination, I don't know. Maybe it's something that wouldn't look too terrible on me. Possibly. I need to make a little bit of a bigger fabric and see. But like when I look around in here, I would say probably just over half of the colours in here are ones that I probably shouldn't wear right next to my skin if I want to look my best. But then I sometimes do, because I don't really always care about looking my best. I just like the colours. So yeah. If I'm going to somewhere important, or somewhere where I want to make an impact, or where I want to just feel really good and have a bit of extra confidence, then I will wear colours that I know really do something for me. But otherwise, just wear what you like. What I was going to wear this morning for the live was this. Let me go get it. And then I took it off because I got too hot, because I put it on top of a jumper, which was kind of silly. It was already too hot. But I've been sort of bringing this everywhere with me lately, because it's the season and it matches all the leaves outside, and it's so thrilling and lovely. I've been wearing this a lot. Look, it's beautiful. This is the, what is this? Antelope Valley Snud. We have it as kits on the website, and it's so nice. So yeah, then I can put this on top of anything that I'm wearing, and know that I'm wearing colours that I think are just beautiful. We don't have kits. Oh, I've just gone black and white again. Redesigned. Yeah, thank you. Right, I'm gonna show you some redesigned bags, and then I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna make. I haven't decided yet, but I'm gonna decide on something to discount, to do a discount code for anyone that's watching live today. And Then I'm going to go. I just want to show you this wall of a like this beaded silk. Oh, it doesn't show up that well on this camera. It's so nice. Anyway, where was I going? Redesigned, right. So let me just show you what I've got. We haven't got like tons and tons, but we have got some stuff, and I know that they're like super in demand, so I just want to show you what we've got. So these are really nice. I don't know why we've got these in stock. Are these definitely in stock? Because they're so nice. Okay, I'm going to double check the stock numbers. If it's on the website, it's in stock, then it's in stock, but I'll just show you because we've got 2 here that I can see, or maybe just 1. Maybe we've got 1. I don't know. It looks like 1. I've got some other stuff. But anyway, this is the Project 39. It is 39, isn't it? Yeah, 39 in tan. So there's that amazing bag. So it's basically like a Project 10, but then it's also got the carrying handles, it's got the long shoulder strap, and it's got the separate pouch on the front. And this is the burnt tan colour, and this separate pouch on the front has got all of the elastics and storagey bits for your needles and zip thing, and it's got a dust bag inside it. So that is number 39. I think maybe we've got 1 of these in stock right now. So there's like a few, like have a little look, because we have got, I know that like most of these have been on pre-order for at least 6 months, so people have been waiting ages, but I did order some extras which we now have. So oh, there's another one. So yeah, two of those Project 39s, and then we've got some Project 36s here in a couple of, at least 2 different colours. So the 36 is like the mini of the Project 9 and 10. I'll show you. So that's these cute guys. I can see that we've got them in tan as well in this box, and this is obviously the black one, and that is those. So really good for just notions. It's not really big enough for like a yarn project unless you're making a tiny pair of socks, but it is good for all your little notions and bits, and it's a nice stand-up square pouch. It's really cute, and it goes really well with the other 9s and 10s. Trap tissue. Okay, and that one is Project 36. I think I just said that. Anyway, so that's 36, and we've got those in tan. These are nice. We've got some of these in the do you remember when I was in, I think it was in Germany, when I was hanging out with Morton, and he was telling me about these bags that are made with all of the offcuts and scraps from the other leather, because they don't want to waste it, which is great. So they use it and they make this really cool stuff out of it. So this one is Project 17. I can't remember what I call it. Maybe a scraps clutch or something like that. And inside it's got the just cover bag, and it's got all those pouches, and on that side for all the storagey bits it's got the nice little clutch loop, and it comes with the tape measure gizmo thing. So got those. We've got a black barrel in stock, this one, which is lovely. And this is Project 26. Yeah, 26. 26 is smaller than 27, but it's obviously still quite big. That, what else? Oh God, I feel like I'm doing like a QVC infomercial or something. We've got some Project 15 needle wallets and some Project 10s. I know that people have been waiting ages for Project 10s, and we've got a few spare extra Project 10s in the burnt tan colourway. And like those, I think Project 10 is probably the most popular design at Redesigned. So we've got some of those. And then this guy that I love is Project 32. Project 32 is so cute. I might take this one home tonight. I don't know. I think I might. I don't know how many we've got. I'll check. But that's lovely. That's Project 32. I just love it. It's so makeup artist. So in here is the needle thingies, and then this pouch for like cables and stuff, which is really good for the like ChiaoGoo cables, that you can clip off if you want to. And then those, which is what makes me think of like makeup artists. Remember how like back in the day you used to get makeup cases with these elasticated pouches on the side? That's cool. So those are in there as well, and that's obviously good for all your little notions. And I've got a little tin of stitch markers and that kind of thing that would go in there. And then I put my project in there, and I would say that this one, 32, no, is it 32? What did I say it was? I get so confused with these numbers. Yeah, 32. So this one is not big enough for a jumper. Project 10 is, and Project 39 are. Like that's 10. So that's big enough for your sweater. And then this one is for a smaller project, like a little shawl or socks or hat or baby thing. Or I don't think you could fit a whole adult jumper in that. So yeah, there's other stuff I could show you, but then I feel like it just feels a bit salesman-y for me to keep showing you all of these, but there are some really nice things in there. So if you've got any time, then have a look through the redesign. There's it's linked on the homepage as like a redesigned collection. Right, do we have Project 39 in black? I can't remember. I think we do. I know that we've got 39 in, I can't remember. I'd have to have a look on the website because it's all updated. I went through it all at the weekend. So Clinton Hill, worsted in indigo, merlot, capri. Darren, can you just write this down? Edit Marsha's order for Clinton Hill, bespoke, indigo, merlot, capri, 1 ball of each, please. Thank you. Okay. I used my 32 for the first half of Artus. Oh, nice. Oh, yeah, you could use it in the beginning of projects. Yeah, for sure. And like all the shawl projects before they get like monstrously big. This guy would probably have fit in there, actually. My festive night would have fit in there. Okay, so let me give you what shall we do an offer on this week? What should we do? Something to choose from. We've already done socks, yeah. It's the wrong season for cotton, so I won't do that one. Oh, it's tricky. I love that stuff. Should we do that? Yeah. Okay, cool. So I think that I will do I think this is already on sale on the website, so maybe it is 15% off for the next 24 hours. God, now I feel salesman-y. And we need to put this camera down. This is Beatrix by Juniper Moon Farm. I completely love it. It is the most luxuriously soft, amazing yarn. I got it in because I wanted to make a that Anne Wenzel jumper. How do I always forget the name of it? There's like a really chunky Anne Wenzel jumper. She's got one in the picture where it's black and then she's got a white like Nordic motif on it. I'll put it in the post before I post this on Instagram. Anyway, I brought this yarn in to make that jumper because it's phenomenal. And it is like the softest, loveliest, chunky yarn. And we've got quite a few colours available. But it also is great for like making a 2-colour cowl or a 1-colour cowl. Like that's sort of an example of one of the cowls. It's got Angora in, which is what makes it really, really soft and squishy. And it's a chain knit. It's so beautiful. You put it in your hands, you're like, oh, holy crap. 30% Angora, 54% extra fine merino. And the reason that I can no longer stock this lovely stuff is because it has got 16% nylon in it. So as much as I love it, we can't have it anymore going forward, which is a shame. But there's the grey, it's lovely. So Beatrix by Juniper Moon, phenomenally beautiful stuff. Would make a really nice warm. I need to like tell you the pattern that I brought it in for. I'll stick it in when I write up the little comments for this and put it on the feed. I'll tell you which pattern I'm talking about. Or maybe you guys. Celine! Yes! Thank you, Jane. Super Celine. I brought it in to make Super Celine because I think that jumper was stunning. And then, yeah, unfortunately with the nylon, it's not something that I can do. So, 15, I think it's already on sale. I'm pretty sure it is. If it's not, I'll put it on sale, and then you can have a further 15% off, and then that will run out tomorrow at noon or something. So yeah, I'll go and sort that out. in a few minutes, and it will be ready in a few minutes. So just look out for that. I'll put the code in the comments to this thing. Yeah, you're right. It's Super Celine. Exactly. Super Celine. It's amazing. It's an amazing jumper. Anne Bensel's. And she's just released that other pattern for boucle called, I think it begins with A. It's a Luna, maybe. So I've been making kits for a Luna as well, but I haven't had time to like put them on. It takes ages to make the kits because you've got to like create them in every single size, and you've got to price them all up and do all the pictures. And anyway, so those kits are coming for Anne Bensel's Luna, the design that she's done with short sleeves, but the pattern also includes instructions for long sleeves, and it is using Issey boucle. But that one, like, it's only 2 colors, so it's pretty easy for you guys to like work out 2 colors that you want to make it in if you want to do it before the kits are ready. And if you're not sure, then just send me a note and I'll send you a picture. A Luna, yeah, brilliant, thank you. So which I would knit that like now, except I've just finished with Issey boucle, and I can't just do boucle and then another boucle because you know I can't just do that. So yeah, I'm going to do my Woolia, which is staring at me and is telling me to just go home and knit. Right, I should go now. So Maria, I'll put the code in the comments, like I said, so just look out for that. And the stock is limited for Beatrix, so have a look at it before the code comes out. Decide on 2 colors for your Super Celine or whatever it is that you want to make with it, and then you can grab it when the code is ready in a little while. I'm going to go and do that now. Okay, see you. I'll see you on the other channel on Just One More Row Atlantic sooner than I see you on this one, because I'm going to be posting videos on that one. Right, okay, bye.